All right, what's going on, you guys? Brian here with a quick recap of what happened on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. So let's just get right into it. We had Bobby Lashley successfully defending the WWE Championship that he won last week from The Miz. He successfully defended it in the rematch tonight on Raw against The Miz. So Lashley is still the WWE Champion. We had a backstage segment where Drew McIntyre was talking about Lashley and wanting the WWE Championship back when he would be attacked by Sheamus. This would lead to McIntyre asking for a no disqualification match later on in the show, which he would get. We had a Braun Strowman and R-Truth backstage segment. We had Braun Strowman demanding an apology from Shane McMahon, which he would get. We had Sheamus and Drew McIntyre go to a no contest in their no disqualification match when both men hit the other person with steel steps, which knocked both individuals out. This will probably lead to another match, maybe at Fastlane. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. We had an AJ Styles interview that would be interrupted by Randy Orton when Styles made a joke about Randy Orton's issues with The Fiend and Alexa Bliss. This would lead to Orton challenging AJ to a match for later on in the show. We would have Xavier Woods defeating Shelton Benjamin ahead of next week's Raw Tag Team title match, as the New Day will challenge Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin for the Raw Tag Team titles next week. We also saw the United States champion Riddle pick up a win over Slapjack of Retribution ahead of his U.S. title defense next week against the leader of Retribution, Mustafa Ali. I know that on WWE they call him Mustafa Ali. But I'm saying it the way I want to say it, just like anybody else would say it the way they want to say it. So we had a in-ring segment where Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman, they wouldn't go at it, but it was a segment that would end with Strowman thinking he was chasing Shane into a car and the car driving off, but then when Strowman walked away and was really far away, Shane would appear out of nowhere, obviously making Strowman look foolish and thinking that he was that Shane was in that car that drove off. So that was pretty much it for that. We had Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler with the help of Reginald defeating Lana and Naomi to retain their women's tag team championships. We had a Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, and Charlotte Flair backstage segment. And in the main event, it was AJ Styles defeating Randy Orton when Alexa Bliss would appear on screen and then would do some kind of magical spell stuff, and that would cause Orton to cough up that black goo, and then Styles would capitalize and hit the phenomenal forearm to pick up the win. So that was pretty much it for Raw tonight. I'm kind of looking. I was not bored by Raw tonight, but I was also not excited to watch it. But it is what it is. I'm looking forward to what happens tomorrow night on Impact in the lead up to this Saturday night's sacrifice event that will happen on Impact Plus, where Moose will finally get his opportunity at the Impact Wrestling World Championship against Rich Swann, plus a whole bunch more. I'm also excited because tomorrow I'm going to be getting my this green screen that I ordered, so hopefully tomorrow night I'll have that set up, probably behind me, to do something different with making videos and stuff like that. So hopefully that I'll have that set up tomorrow, so I'm really excited for that. But with that being said, this has been my Monday Night Raw recap for tonight's episode. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time.